Kurt Jerman here with West Coast Multihulls, San Diego, California. I'm here today with Bill and Katie on flight deck, their Seawind 1160 Light.
So I met Kurt back in 2000 when I bought my Corsair 28 when he was with Corsair Marine. Then I bought a Seawind 1000 in 2008 and went and cruised that boat on the east coast of the United States from Long Island Sound to the Key West, to the Bahamas, and then jumped off and did the Eastern Caribbean all the way down to Trinidad. And spent 2 years doing that sailing. And while that time I met Katie, and she fell in love with the boating lifestyle, and from there we jump up to 2016.
We looked at a lot of other boats, but I was so in love with the Seawind, and then he took me, on a Seawind 1160.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then I had a picture of that on my refrigerator, and that was the boat I wanted. So no matter how many boats we looked at, this was the boat.
So fast forward a little bit more. Talk to me about how the process went for possibly putting the boat in charter and the plans after that.
Yeah, so when we started looking at the boat, we were very interested in it, but financially we figured there was going to be some struggles with it, and having it out in California, we actually were trying to decide where to keep it. But one of the advantages, and one of the reasons we were able to get the boat when we did, was we were able to put in a charter program with Kurt with West Coast Multihulls. The financials was a big part of that, which allowed us to have the boat here in California and get an early start on it. Start enjoying the boat sooner in life than we expected. One of the big reasons we came to San Diego is we're out of Denver ourselves, so it was easy flights in and out of Denver. Fly straight into San Diego Airport and walk across the street, and we're on Harbor Island.
And I'd have to say that part of the reason was we originally did not want to charter a boat to the general public, but the boat that I was on when I came out and took lessons, Kurt said, well, these people are actually charting it with captains only while they get ready to go cruise. And I'm like, so I called Bill and I said, why don't you fly down here and we'll talk to Kurt.
Yeah.
And then right away there wasn't a boat that was available, but a few months later Kurt called us and said, hey, there's a brand new 1160 Light, why don't you take a look at it? We'll put it in the fleet, and here we are.
What was your experience with West Coast Multihulls as a charter management group?
We've had great experiences with the captains on the boat. The customers seem to have appreciated the boat and its sailing capabilities. Most of the work that's been done on the boat here has been with people that are interested in getting their sailing certifications. The boat's been used for training purposes quite a bit. People that are very interested in sailing have experience in sailing, and then want to further advance their experience. So it's kept the boat safe, and along with the captains, it's been well maintained.
Great. And would you recommend this program to other people?
I do. Like I said, it has a lot of different advantages, financial being a big one. One of the other things that has been that I've come to appreciate having a charter program like this and a part of a fleet is the maintenance is kept on the boat. We have monthly bottom cleanings here. The boat's cleaned weekly, if not more often, depending on how often it's being chartered. So it keeps the grime and stuff washed off the boat, so we don't have that sort of deterioration of a boat sitting for periods of time as it would be with us being remote sailors. So that's been a big part of it, along with the expert staff that he's got available for maintaining the boat. Anytime there's any issues of repair, Kurt and the team are able to take care of that for us.
So one of the things that's great about being here is the sailing in San Diego Bay is awesome. There's very rarely an afternoon that you go out and you don't have great winds. There's a lot to see. We can sail over to Glorieta Bay and anchor for the night, which is a beautiful place to wake up. We go to Mission Bay, we go to Oceanside, we go to Dana Point. We've done the rallies to Catalina and Two Harbors. It's amazing. There's all kinds of sailing to do, and it's, you don't have to go very far to do it.
Yeah, the conditions here are fantastic. We get pretty good winds. The weather's very consistent here. And the different areas that we've gone in and spent nights at different marinas and the different anchorages in the area have been a fun way to get away and enjoy the boat and get to know more about the boat while she's been in charter here.
So one of the things that I really liked is I took my first catamaran lessons from West Coast. And then after we bought the boat, I came out here and I hired one of the instructors to do like a 4-day course for me and a couple other of my female friends, because I wanted to learn the boat and anchoring and everything that we needed to know. We did man overboard, we did all kinds of stuff. And then subsequent to that, I hired one of the instructors to take me out just by myself so I could feel like I knew how to run the boat, because I don't have quite the experience that Bill has. So I feel that the instructors that I had here and the instructors that I hired personally and the instructors then that take people out on our boat, I trust them because I've actually used them myself. And I like the fact that West Coast Multihulls is the only place in Southern California, or probably most of California, that does just multi-hull. So if somebody's looking to go get a multi-hull rating, this is where they're going to come and they're going to use our boat.
Yeah, so I guess my question would be, what's next? What's after San Diego? I know we're going cruising, and because of where we are, it's going to be Mexico, but is it going to be anything beyond that? Or?
Yes, we're going to go down the Baja. We're going to try to do the Nada Haha, because the Baja Haha was canceled this year.
Right.
Go up in the Sea of Cortez and probably stay there till May. And after that, the possibilities are literally endless. Bill has joked around, we're either going to go north, south, east, or west, and possibly west to go to the Marquesas with the Arc Pacific, possibly Hawaii. We could come back up the coast and we could go through the Panama Canal to the Caribbean, so not really sure just yet.
Yeah, the ultimate goal is to get back to the Caribbean, and as Katie indicated, it comes down to, do we want to go east or west?
Great. Well, we look forward to hearing about all the great adventures, and hope that you'll keep in touch with your West Coast Multihulls family. And yeah, it's been great having Bill and Katie as part of the West Coast Multihulls charter fleet these past few years. If you're interested at all in being a part of this program and learning more about the sailing school and the charter business here at West Coast Multihulls, please get in contact with us.